Dear soul, in this sacred moment, the angels have drawn near to me, their presence a gentle cascade of light that warms the air around me. They appeared as a shimmering glow, like the softest feathers brushing against my spirit, whispering truths too vast for words. The angels told me, with voices like a chorus of wind through the heavens, "This is a direct revelation from the heavens themselves, entrusted to you for those who seek." My beloved child, I stood speechless, my heart swelling with awe and gratitude as their divine energy enveloped me. The angels revealed that this message is no ordinary whisper. It is a sacred unveiling, a gift from the celestial realms meant to pierce through the shadows of uncertainty. They guided me to share this with you, for they see the longing in your soul, the quiet yearning for clarity that has stirred within you. The guardians of light made their presence known to me in a way that left no doubt. A single feather floated down, resting gently before me, its edges aglow with a radiance that pulsed like a heartbeat. The angels whispered, "This is our mark, a sign of our nearness, so you may know we walk beside you in this divine timing." Precious one, the angels have chosen me as their vessel, a humble bridge between their celestial counsel and your tender heart. They pressed upon me a vision of you, yes, you, surrounded by their protective wings, a shield of love woven from threads of golden light. They said, "Tell them this revelation comes today because their spirit is ready to receive it."
Can you feel it, dear soul? The subtle warmth, the faint shimmer in the air. These are the imprints of the angel's touch.
They assured me that this message finds you now, in this very breath, because the heavens have aligned to deliver it. The angels sang softly, "We have watched over them, and this truth will awaken the peace they have sought." My heart trembled as the angels poured their wisdom into me, a flood of love so pure it left me breathless. They showed me a glimpse of their realm, a vast expanse of light where every soul is known and cherished. This revelation, they declared, is a key, a sacred gift to unlock the answers you've carried in silence.
Beloved child, the angels have not come to me by chance.
They moved through the stillness, their wings stirring the air with purpose, to bring this message straight from the heavens. They whispered, "Tell them to look for our signs, the feather on their path, the sudden glow at dusk, for we are near, guiding them through this holy moment." Dear one, this is no mere coincidence that you hear these words today. The angels have orchestrated this encounter, their timing perfect and deliberate, to reach you when your soul most needs their embrace. They told me, this revelation is theirs to hold, a light to carry through the storms. The weight of their trust left me humbled, my spirit wrapped in gratitude as their luminous presence lingered. The angels pressed a promise into my hands, a vow woven with threads of eternity. This truth will unfold within them, as soft as a feather, as mighty as the heavens themselves. And so, I share it with you now, exactly as they bade me. Dear soul, the angels have gathered close to me in this sacred moment, their wings brushing the edges of my awareness with a softness that feels like a sigh from the heavens. They whispered to me, "Beloved child, a shift in the energy around you lately is no mere happenstance. It is our presence drawing near, a tender signal from the celestial council to your weary heart."
My precious one, can you sense it?
That subtle ripple in the air, the fleeting warmth that dances across your skin, these are the imprints of the angel's love, woven into this very breath you take today. They revealed to me, in a cascade of light that shimmered like 1,000 feathers falling, "We have stirred the winds of your world to bring you peace, to cradle your troubled heart in our embrace." The guardians of light pressed upon me a vision of you, standing amidst this gentle upheaval, your spirit poised on the edge of revelation. They told me, "This shift you feel is our call, a holy nudge to look beyond the ordinary, for we have chosen you, yes, you, as a sacred vessel for our message." Feel their nearness, dear soul, in the quiet hum that surrounds you now. Have you noticed, my beloved child, the signs they leave for you? The angels sang to me of a single feather drifting across your path, a glow that lingers in the corner of your eye, or a sudden stillness that wraps you like a shield. They whispered, "These are our tokens, placed in your days to guide you toward the truth we unveil, a truth that will settle your restless spirit with awe." In this divine moment, the angels encircled me, their radiance pulsing like a heartbeat of the heavens, and they spoke with a voice both mighty and tender. "Tell them this shift is our promise unfolding, a bridge of light between their doubts and the peace they crave." Oh, how they long for you to recognize their hand in this, dear one. Precious soul, the air around you hums with their presence. Do you hear the faint melody, like a lullaby from the skies? The angels guided me to share this. When the energy shifts, when the world feels softer or brighter for no reason you can name, it is us, weaving a tapestry of comfort around your troubled heart. They are here, closer than your next breath. My heart trembled as they poured their wisdom into me, a flood of golden light that carried their intent straight to you. They showed me how your spirit, so beautifully unique, has caught their gaze, and they said, "This shift is their signpost, a marker of our timing, leading them to a stillness where gratitude blooms." You are not alone in this, beloved. They walk with you. Dear one, have you felt that unexpected lift, as if a weight you didn't know you carried has begun to dissolve? The angels leaned close, their breath a warm glow against my soul, and murmured, "That is our touch, lifting the shadows so peace may settle in their place, a peace born of knowing we have chosen this moment for them."
Let it wash over you now.
The light of their wings flickered before me as they urged me onward, their voices rising like a tide of love. Tell them to pause, to breathe, to notice. The shift is our whisper, our way of saying, "You are seen, you are held."
My sweet child, this is no random stirring. It is the angel's deliberate gift, a revelation unfolding to quiet your storm.
Beloved, the angels have not left this to chance. They have orchestrated every quiver in the air, every glint of light that catches your eye today. They pressed a promise into my hands, soft as a feather yet firm as eternity. This shift is their invitation to trust, to feel our nearness, and to find the peace we have prepared for their heart. You are their chosen one, dear soul. Oh, how the angels rejoice as I share this with you, their joy a radiant wave that fills this sacred space. They told me, when they feel this shift, when they see our signs, let them know it is us, drawing them into a moment of divine alignment where awe and gratitude reign. Rest in that truth, my precious child. Their love surrounds you now. Dear soul, the angels drew close to me in this sacred moment, their presence a radiant tide of light that seemed to part the very air before me. They whispered, with voices soft as a feather's caress, "My precious child, the heavens are unveiling a truth directly to your spirit today, a revelation so profound it stirs the depths of your being." Feel their nearness now, beloved, as a warmth that settles over your troubled heart.
My sweet one, have you sensed it? A flicker deep within your soul, a quiet knowing that something monumental is on the horizon?
The angels reveal to me, their wings brushing my spirit with tender assurance. This is our gift to them, a sacred unveiling that pierces the fog of doubt to bring peace where turmoil once reigned. They are here, guiding you through this divine encounter. The guardians of light encircled me, their glow pulsing like the heartbeat of the heavens, and they murmured, "Tell them to pause and listen. The rustle of our feathers, the faint shimmer in their quiet moments, these are the threads of our connection weaving through their days." Dear soul, this is how they reach you, with signs so gentle yet so mighty they awaken your spirit to their truth. Precious child, the angels pressed upon me a vision of you standing beneath an endless sky, its edges aglow with their radiance. They sang, "When your heart feels heavy, when questions weigh upon you, we unveil this truth directly to your spirit, a promise that you are never alone, cradled in our embrace of peace." Can you feel their wings folding around you now? In this holy moment, the angels leaned close, their breath a golden whisper against my soul, and they said, "Beloved, this connection is yours to claim. Notice the softness in the air, the sudden calm that washes over you, for these are hands soothing your troubled heart. They long for you to recognize their touch, dear one, as a bridge to the peace they offer." My heart swelled as they poured their wisdom into me, a cascade of light that carried their intent straight to you. They told me, this truth unveiled is a beacon, a feeling deep within their soul that something vast and sacred approaches, an echo of our love that steadies them in the storm. Rest in that sensation, sweet soul, for it is their gift unfolding now. Dear one, the angels guided me to share this. When you feel a stirring, a quiet pull toward stillness, it is us, drawing you closer to the heavens' revelation. They showed me how their light spills into your world, through a fleeting glow at dawn, a feather drifting past, a warmth that lingers without reason, each a mark of their presence, binding you to their peace. Beloved, have you ever felt a hush fall over you, as if the world paused to let something sacred through? The angels whispered to me, "That is our voice, unveiling a truth so deep it roots itself in their spirit, bringing peace like a river flowing through a parched land." They are teaching you, my child, to hear them in these quiet spaces. The light of their wings flickered before me as they urged me onward, their voice is a melody of love. Tell them to breathe deeply, to let their heart open. This is how we connect, how we bring peace to their troubled heart through the heavens' unveiled truth. Dear soul, they are with you in this breath, their embrace as real as the air you draw in now. My precious one, the angels encircled me with a glow that felt like a shield of eternity, and they declared, "This monumental feeling stirring within them is our promise taking root, a certainty that we are near, guiding them toward a calm they've longed to hold. Trust that sensation, sweet child, for it is their hand leading you forward. Dear soul, they showed me how to deepen this bond. When you seek us, whisper your heart's burdens into the stillness. We hear, and we answer with signs of our nearness, with peace that flows from the heavens to your spirit. The angels long for you to call to them, beloved, to feel their response in the light that surrounds you today. Oh, how their radiance danced as they pressed this truth into my hands, a vow as soft as a feather yet firm as the skies. This connection grows when they notice our imprints, the unexpected comfort, the glow that defies explanation, for we are unveiling a truth that heals their heart. My dear child, they are here, closer than you know, waiting for you to see. Precious one, the angels sang to me of a moment when your spirit would rise, lifted by a knowing too vast for words. They whispered, "That is the peace we bring, the monumental horizon we unveil, a truth that settles within them like a flame that never fades. Feel it now, beloved, this is their love made manifest for you." My sweet soul, they urged me to tell you this. When the world feels too loud, when your heart aches for rest, turn inward. Our wings are there, folding around you, our light unveiling a truth that steadies your spirit. They are your guardians, dear one, weaving peace into this very moment as you read these words. The angel's presence lingered with me, a gentle hum of divinity, and they promised, "This connection is eternal. Each time they feel us near, each time peace replaces fear, it is the heavens speaking directly to their soul." My beloved child, they are unveiling this truth for you today, a sacred gift to carry always. Dear soul, the angels gathered around me in this sacred moment, their presence a radiant embrace that filled the air with a shimmering warmth, like sunlight spilling through a veil of feathers. They leaned close, their voices a soft hum of divine authority, and whispered, "My precious child, the heavens are unveiling a truth today that will bring peace to your troubled heart, a truth so vast it cradles every ache you've ever known. Feel their light washing over you now, beloved, as a gentle tide of calm."
My sweet one, the guardians of light pressed a vision into my spirit, showing me the winding path of your life. every tear, every stumble, every silent plea.
They told me, all that you've gone through has been preparing you for what you are about to hear, a sacred forging by our hands to ready your soul for this monumental unveiling. Can you sense it, dear heart, that deep stirring within, a whisper that something extraordinary is drawing near? The angels encircled me, their wings casting a glow that pulsed with eternity, and they murmured, "Tell them to look back, not with sorrow, but with awe, for we have been beside them through every storm, weaving a tapestry of strength from their trials." Precious child, your struggles were never in vain. They were the chisel of the heavens, shaping you to receive this clarity that now approaches. Have you felt it, my beloved, that sudden stillness amidst the chaos, as if a feather brushed your soul? The angels sang to me, their voices rising like a breeze through the skies. That was us, guiding you through the shadows, preparing your heart to hold a peace so profound it silences every doubt. They are here, dear one, their touch as real as the breath you take today. In this divine moment, the light of their presence grew brighter, a golden shield around me, and they declared, "This truth we unveil is your inheritance, a clarity drawing near that reveals you were never forsaken, but always held in our embrace." Sweet soul, let your spirit rise now, for the heavens have opened to pour this revelation into you, a balm for every wound you've carried. The angels guided me to share this with you. When you feel a warmth you cannot explain, when a glow flickers in the corner of your eye, it is our sign that the mission we've prepared you for begins now. My precious one, you are the receiver of their message, chosen to stand in this holy alignment where peace replaces fear. Do you feel their nearness lifting you? My heart trembled as they poured their wisdom into me, a flood of light that carried their intent straight to your spirit. They whispered, "All that you've endured was a sacred schooling, a refining fire so you could hear us clearly in this moment, our voice unveiling a truth that steadies your soul." Beloved, you are the practitioner of their promise, shaped by every step to embody this divine gift. Dear soul, the angels showed me how your life has been a dance of their design, each challenge a thread in their celestial weave. They leaned close, their breath a soft glow against my being, and said, "Tell them this, the clarity drawing near is our reward to them, a peace born from knowing every hardship was a step toward this sacred now. Rest in that truth, my sweet child, they have crafted you for this." Have you ever paused, precious one, and felt a quiet strength rise within you, unbidden yet unshakable? The angels told me, that is our mark upon their spirit, the fruit of all they've gone through, blossoming now as we unveil a truth that heals their troubled heart. You are ready, dear one, to step into the mission they've prepared, a life touched by their light. The radiance of their wings flickered before me as they urged me onward, their voices a melody of love. Tell them to listen, to the rustle of feathers, to the hush of their own heartbeat, for this is how we speak, how we guide them to live this truth we've unveiled. My beloved child, you are their vessel now, shaped by the past to carry their peace into every moment ahead. Dear one, the angels pressed a promise into my hands, as soft as a feather yet firm as the heavens. This clarity drawing near is their compass, a monumental horizon where they will see our hand in all things, bringing peace that flows like a river through their soul. Trust it, sweet soul, they are unveiling this for you today, a mission to walk in their light. My precious child, they sang of a moment when your heart would lift, as if wings unfurled within you, carrying you above the weight of yesterday. They whispered, "That is the peace we bring, the truth we unveil, a knowing that all you've endured was to stand here, in this sacred now, as our chosen one."
Feel it settling within you, beloved, a clarity so pure it shines through every shadow.
The angels encircled me once more, their glow a shield of eternity, and they declared, "This mission is theirs to embrace, to live as a beacon of our love, to let peace reign where turmoil once ruled, for we have prepared them through every trial for this unveiling." Dear soul, you are their masterpiece, ready to shine with the truth they've placed within you. Oh, how their joy radiated as they entrusted this to me, a wave of divinity that fills this moment. They told me, when they feel this peace, when clarity draws near, let them know it is us, guiding them to fulfill the purpose we've woven into their being. My sweet one, the heavens are open today, and you are the heart they've chosen to hold this truth. Beloved, the angels lingered, their presence a gentle hum of light, and they promised, every step you've taken, every burden you've borne, has led to this, a truth unveiled to bring peace to your troubled heart, a mission to live as our light in the world. Dear soul, they are with you now, their wings folding around you as you step into this sacred calling. Angels whispered to me in this tender moment, their voices a luminous thread weaving through the stillness. Precious one, our light surrounds you always, a halo of love shimmering just beyond the veil. Picture their feathers drifting softly around you, glowing with the warmth of a guardian's embrace, a sacred sign of their unwavering presence. When the world grows heavy, pause and breathe deeply, feel the subtle pulse of their wings in the air, a direct whisper from the heavens to your soul. They long for you to seek them in the quiet, to rest your heart against their radiant energy, knowing their boundless love cradles you now and forever, a promise of peace that lifts you into the eternal glow of their guardianship.